Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 3rd of March 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The 3rd of March 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26 Emo. At this point in the monetary reform, they are so close to giving the citizens the new exchange rate, which means we are so close to giving the new exchange rate to the enemy, to Parliament, and that's why Sadani wants all of the systems up and running, and that's why the Secretary of State came and made sure that's being done so we can detect every stealing that would occur. All of these moves from Sadani are because he's being guided by the United States Treasury and Donald Trump to make sure this time we hit the mark. The 3rd of March 2025. Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. Mark, did Iraq ever revalue their currency before, or will this be the first time? Mark Z. Iraq has revalued its currency 4 times in the last 120 years. There is a lot of historic precedence for this. I believe it was in the 1970s that we last saw Iraq RVA major move up. The 3rd of March 2025. Newshound Guru Tishwash. Iraq's gold reserves rise to more than 17 trillion dinars. Quote, this has many benefits, as it enhances economic and financial stability, protects against risks, and is considered an important tool for intervening in the foreign exchange market. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound Guru Claire article. Parliament will not be suspended. Parliamentary Legal Committee reveals the plan for sessions during Ramadan. Quote, Iraqi Parliament will not be suspended early due to the upcoming legislative elections, stressing that the council has a moral and constitutional responsibility to continue holding its sessions and approving the remaining laws. The 2nd of March 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. We started last year sending people to banks. We wanted them to see what banks would say. It turns out they were saying, it's a scam. About 3 months later the banks changed their tunes and they started to say, we don't know anything. We don't have any information about that. And then recently at the beginning of the year, we know, but we can't talk about it, so leave me alone. All the bank stories we've gotten have been verifying this. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound Guru Pimpy. People going, Pimpy, he's a negative guy. No, I'm not a negative guy. I don't understand how people get telling you the truth is something negative. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Based on the directives of the Central Bank of Iraq, we warn all citizens not to use digital payment tools, actively deal with the forex. Why would you be warning people about trading in digital currencies on the forex if you weren't going? You wouldn't. There's no reason to even bring it up. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound Guru Claire article. Al-Iraq. Iraq has become one of the best countries in the world in controlling the sale of the dollar. Quote, Iraq has today become one of the best countries in the world in controlling the sale of the dollar, as this process is carried out with transparency and accuracy, explaining that this mechanism is the most disciplined, transparent and controlled in the world, as indicated by international experts. Highlighting these transformations and developments helps enhance international confidence in the Iraqi banking sector. The 2nd of March 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26 article. Treasury imposes additional sanctions on Iran's shadow fleet as part of maximum pressure campaign. What do you do with a bad child? You correct them. You spank them. You send them to their room. Security and stability is so important for the monetary reform, it must not fail with the Iraqi citizens. At any snap of a finger it can fail with the Iraqi citizens. And if it does, the whole cards that are stacked up will fall apart. You want to talk about a delay? You want to talk about back to square one? I don't want to go back to square one. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Response to digital Iraqi dinar. Question. How do you see this impacting the physical dinar we hold? The Iraqi dinar will always be a paper currency needed for domestic commerce. The Iraqi dinar will be electronic at the same time, just like the USDIE. Credit cards, debit cards. However, there will be a necessity for cross-border payments and receipts. If Iraq wants to buy dates from Italy, they must pay for them, but how? Cross-border payment. Iraq is being schooled right now on digital currencies and how to use them, i.e. K2 and Wyman. The 2nd of March 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. The IQD will never be replaced with a cryptocurrency, as the crypto will be used for cross-border payments only. The new digital currency is not made to replace the IQD. It is made to make it work more efficiently. I believe this is how we will be paid for the RV. The IQD will not be stored in our reserves. This is all going to be unnecessary in the future world of fintech. This is also why I believe the RV is taking so long and Iraq is stalling with all their lame excuses that are illogical and do not make sense. That is my opinion based on the fact that K2 and Wyman are there now, schooling them on cross-border payments, which is a known fact. The 2nd of March 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. Recent articles tell us they want to go digital, central bank digital currency, yikes. Article. Al-Sudani Advisor. Digital currency is a qualitative leap that improves control and supports anti-money laundering. But it's not going to happen anytime soon. The infrastructure has to be built. My concerns. I don't ever want to give a government or banking or anybody that much control over my money to the point where you don't listen to them or they don't like what you're saying and it cuts you off from your money. That's a no-no. If they go to a digital currency, it means you'll have no privacy whatsoever. The 2nd of March 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Oil price. Washington pressured Baghdad over Kurdistan oil to curb Iran's exports. Quote. The American website, Oil Press, which specializes in energy affairs, published a report on Friday regarding the resumption of oil pumping from the Kurdistan region, confirming that Washington pressured Baghdad to do so, in order to reduce Iranian oil exports. The 2nd of March 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Kuwait is the size of a state inside of Iraq and their currency is the strongest. But not for long. Frank. I love your attitude these last few days, buddy. Emo. The Iraqi dinar is soon to swallow the Kuwait currency, let alone all of the currencies in the Middle East and possibly in the world. The 2nd of March 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Bond people possibly starting getting paid has nothing to do with the rate we will get on currency. They are two separate gigs. But if they are starting to receive dollars, it very much tells us it is soon. Do we know when? No, we do not. Not yet. Some of the bond facilitators have gotten spendable dollars. The 2nd of March 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Central Bank achieved international integration by linking the Iraqi electronic payment system to global networks. Quote. We achieved international integration by linking the Iraqi electronic payment system to global payment networks, which allows the transformation of accepting foreign cards locally and expanding the acceptance of Iraqi cards internationally. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon.
Source: IraqiDinarChat.net